Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here, and we're going to finish up with CES. You know, there's a lot of gadgets and stuff with CES, but that doesn't really focus on AI, but there was some stuff that did. And the biggest thing that I saw ties into something we talked about on a video, I think maybe way back, but it's very cool. So Samsung debuted a new home robot that can help you out around the home doing a bunch of stuff. It can load and unload your dishwasher. It can put stuff in the fridge and take it out of the fridge. It can set the table. So this is very similar to a robot that I told you Toyota Motor Research has been working on for a few years now. And it's interesting that there's multiple people now with a near commercial tech almost ready to go. It's not ready to go yet. It's not available, but it will be soon. So home life is really going to change, and it's not going to take that long for people who make decent money for all us ordinary folks, right? It'll take a while because all new technology comes out expensive, and then it gets cheaper and cheaper as it gets more and more mass production. So at first, just like the original flat screen TVs back in the day, it'll be really expensive. And now they're dirt cheap. Just to give you an idea on that one, when the big flat screens first came out, and I'm talking about 50 inches or so, they were $5,000 a pop. Now, without being the latest, OLED TV, if it's just a regular LED TV and stuff, you can get it for a couple hundred. So talk about price reduction, that captures it perfectly. So when these robots come out, they're going to be expensive, but again, once they start getting adopted more and more widely, they'll get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So what does this mean? I mean, let's talk about what the connected home looks like in no more than 10 years, probably closer to 5 years. Your fully connected home, all of your appliances will be smart appliances, including your light fixtures, your stove and oven, your refrigerator, freezer, pretty much your microwave, pretty much everything, right? And it'll all be connected to a home network, and connected to that home network also will be home robots. And those home robots are the ones that a lot of people have now, the Roomba to vacuum, or iRobot makes one that mops all the floors. Those are well out there and reasonably affordable. And there's cheaper knockoffs, of course. So there's robots right now that'll clean most of your house for you, not dusting and stuff like that. You still got to do that. But the next gen, this robot that's coming out, as it gets better and better. And by the way, the Roombas, all that are AI enabled. These new robots are AI enabled, and they learn. So once it masters how to unload your dishwasher and put your dishes in the right place in your cabinet, then it's going to open the fridge door, and with the cameras on the robot and the cameras in the fridge, it's going to say, okay, it's going to put together the shopping list for you and order it, and it'll be delivered in 2 hours. This is a monster change. I don't know about you guys, but every night we spend at least half an hour to an hour cooking, and then half an hour to an hour cleaning up. That's every single night, 7 days a week, especially right now in the pandemic when a lot of us aren't going to restaurants. But 7 days a week times 2 hours, that's 14 hours a week, times 52, you get the point. This is a monster change in what you're spending your time doing. So in 10 years, basically, you're going to have very little work around your home, inside your home at least, that you'll have to do. Outside, it wouldn't surprise me if there's fully AI self-driving mowers to mow your lawn too. That's easily achievable in 10 years based on the tech that John Deere and others already have working in farm fields. So 10 years from now, basically, you'll have to do little or nothing around your house. So then the question becomes, what are you going to do with all that extra time? Because it is a lot of extra time. Well, of course, you can play video games or watch TV. Board games have made a resurgence. But you can do something to change your life, whether that's have more time to exercise or any time to exercise, depending on how busy you are, or start a side business where you make extra money so that you can save more for retirement. There's a lot of possibilities here. What this all is trending to is time is going to become the most valuable commodity. Why? Because you cannot buy it. You only have what you have. You have your lifespan, whatever that is, until they're extended, which will also happen. But time is the commodity that can't be bought. So as your time gets more and more free, you have more and more choices, and you can do more and more to change your life. And that's extremely powerful. And I think that a lot of technology, once these home robots that are still in development, not the ones that are already in homes, but these real home robots start becoming cheaper and are pretty much everywhere, well, that means that you have more freedom, which is very valuable. Obviously, here is another technology that means significant disruption to the low end of the labor market. We're talking all the maids and cooks. I've mentioned before, restaurants are going to go to robotic kitchens. This is going to impact the whole lower end of the wage scale, and government, to survive, will have to be proactive about doing something about these changes, because you can't get rid of the whole low end of the wage scale and have a stable society. It just doesn't work. So this is where the discussion about UBI and or yearly stipend to train and learn new things so that you can change jobs, which, by the way, is one of the missions of the AI Guide. For all of those of you who are in disruptible jobs, I have offered advice on what jobs are less likely to be disrupted, and we're actually going to very, very shortly start providing practical resources to start to learn in your free time at home, no school, new things you can do and earn even more money. So that's coming super soon. And this is our mission. Our mission is to help people, because this channel and everything else that we're doing, that we're going to be launching soon, is all oriented towards the human aspects of AI and what does it mean and how does it impact humanity, and how we can protect ourselves given this change that is well on the way and practically on the doorstep. It's this decade. So now is the time to start preparing, and we're going to start providing more and more resources over time to help you adjust. So if you stay to the end, of these videos, we are going to be offering job tips and providing resources. So hopefully you'll do that. We're going to cover stuff that you care about anyway, and it's only a few minutes of your day. So thanks so much to all my subscribers. Please share, like, and also check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and soon again, Instagram. Thanks a lot. Have a great evening. Talk to you next time. Bye.